And this MMA rules bout takes place at a catch weight of minus 88.5 kilograms. This bout will be contested over 3 5-minute rounds. Your referee in charge when the action gets underway, Mr. ILIC. Fighters to the center, please, for your final instructions.
Our co-main event, catchweight, Alexander ILIC takes on Mario ZGELA.
Touch gloves. Step back.
Deal of tape here, it's the co-main event. ILIC is the older fighter, he is the more experienced fighter, the taller fighter, the longer reach, and the odds suggesting this one is unlikely to go the distance, Will.
Well, everything in favor of ILIC, and that rangy movement, the speed, southpaw stance might cause a problem for Mario ZGELA. And ZGELA just looking a little agricultural against ILIC here. But, you know, ILIC has had some checkered wins and losses. Problems. But just look at the power that's available. Oh, he's been knocked down. It's all over. It's a finish. It's a knockdown. Alexander ILIC in almost as many seconds as it takes to say Alexander ILIC. He's done the job. Full fat style. What a finish. That's it. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Alexander ILIC has brought the licking stick. That was it. Boom. And ZGELA hit the room.
Second knockout in a row here for Alexander ILIC. It was the left straight. It's always the rear tools. It's the southpaw kickboxing game. ZGELA was chasing him, Will. He was going after him, but ILIC read it like an open book and made him pay. Here's how he did it.
Forces the movement of ZGELA with that kick, and then the left hand does the job. You just see, brings up the kick, and that leaves him open because it's a split between the defense, and it just leaves the door wide open. ILIC in great form. And, you know, the confusion that ZGELA experienced in trying to block what he thought was an attack from a trademark strike. You know, that kick could have gone all the way up to the head. He's known for it, ILIC, but he dropped his hands, and in doing so left the door open, and wow, that was a delivery made by ILIC.
Awesome to see him as well load up on the kick and then read that the left straight was there. Crazy. Left kick to the body, to a left straight, then to a jab, and that's the knockout. Easy as pie tonight for ILIC, and it could have been a much more complicated fight, but like I said, it was always going to be a tightrope walk for ZGELA. Well,
that was an easy day in the office, and powerful shot, and Miran Fabian having words with ILIC about them opposing each other. You know, there's always going to be a little bit of bants going on, and that's certainly what we're seeing there. And well, I think he's congratulating him, certainly on great form, Alexander ILIC here tonight as one of the coaches of the Fight of Nations reality show. He's just shown himself and established himself here as an absolute threat at the weight, and yeah, great performance from him.
Yeah, and ZGELA was a little bit square. I was worried about that because there's often a battle for outside foot position with the southpaw kickboxing, and ultimately it left a very clean avenue for ILIC to connect, especially once he threw that kick, which wasn't very clean, but when you're in distance and you can see it, it really loads you up from the southpaw stance to step into that left straight, and that's exactly how the knockout occurred.
No, the kick was always the threat, and ZGELA knew that and dropped his elbows and hands just to stop the impact of that kick and the possibility of it coming upstairs to do damage. But there was no doubt about it, the speed. He looked fast, ILIC. He looked crisp. He looked very, very focused, and he dropped that left hand in. I mean, it was perfect, followed up with the right, but it was all perfunctory after the knockout shot, and he looked completely agricultural, Mario ZGELA, against ILIC tonight.
After 30 seconds completed of round number 1, your winner by way of knockout, Alexander Choka ILIC.
denar pobjedniku dati će članovi uprave SuperSport kladionice pokrovitelja FNC-a Goran Đurić i Radim Haluza.
So Ilic back to winning ways, notching up the wins, and he'll be pleased with that. That was an easy night in the office. Absolutely tanked ZGELA with that left hand, and emphatic win, there's no doubt about it. And you know,